Hey guys, I wanted to do a fun little video about showing off how to play Bardwell in dungeons. It's something that's been on my mind for a while, and so I just wanted to kind of show the it's a different philosophy from raiding, but I figured we could have a little bit of fun and I could get my thoughts and my tips. So one thing I note is I am best in slot, so I have the best attributes spread that's possible currently for Bard. And the dungeon we're going to be doing today is we're going to run twinning, and we can see that the item level sync is going to pull us down to 470. But overall, this is essentially the best equipment you could take into the twinning to do this dungeon. So we're going to give that a look, and as we run through this, I'm just going to show, I'm just going to talk about kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing and kind of some of my ideas as we run through this dungeon with a completely random group. All right. All right, dungeon popped. Let's see what type of group we end up getting put into. All right. So we got a dancer. So that's going to be great for our AoE. Looks like they are pretty decently geared. Let's see what we got on our white mage. Yeah, they're above the item sync at least. Let's see our tank. Our tank is below the item sync, so they might be a sprout here. So there's... Okay, well they're not a sprout. So we'll see how they pull this dungeon. Alright, so this first pack's pretty stationary, so I'm probably just going to dot one or two, and then... There's the Rain of Death. I'm just going to dot up another one real quick. Rain of Death. Shadow Bite, and now I'm just quick knocking to reset the... Oh, why are you... Don't pull them! No! Be still! Oh, quit it! Oh my god, he's destroying our AoE damage because he keeps moving him. And I'm not going to worry about refreshing dots here because these things are pretty much dead at this point. And I'm going to save the AP. Let's kill that thing. And we're just burst shotting this till it dies. So that was a pretty scuffed AoE pull because he didn't stack them. That was unfortunate. Alright, so we're just going to target the big dude here. And as soon as he pulls, we're going to dot. Go into AP, dot again. I'm not going to worry about dotting these other guys. I could have put a dots on one more and we would have been fine. Probably would have been a little bit more damage, but for AP, I don't really care. I'll silence that. I shouldn't have used Imperial there, but whatever. Alright, and I think we have one more pull. As soon as he grabs these, we'll dot those, and then we'll dot the big guy at the end. So while he's running with these, we'll switch to that one. Dot up the big dude here. We'll go Mage's Ballad it into a Raging Strikes. We won't have Raging up for the boss. Quit moving them! Side Shadow Bite, and then just constantly making sure we're hitting everything with the Cone of Quit Not as much as we possibly can. And dodge that. Not going to refresh dots, not worth it. And with the boss so close, I'm just going to hold Wanderer's Minuet. Alright. So we don't have Raging Strikes, but we'll probably not be able to go into Mage's Ballad because of the song timings, because we just used it there. So we'll have to kind of alter this rotation a little bit. This is just normal single target rotation here. I'm gonna stand in the back over here for the cleave. And one more, and we'll refresh on this GCD. We'll switch. Oh, Mage's Ballad came up. Perfect. Worked out. Alright, so now we get the... see where these people place these things at. Let's see what he puts that. Yeah, you can put that over there. I'll put mine right here. Switch songs. Go in. I think there's a stack in a second. Yeah. We throw out Tactician just to help. Second Wind. I should have hit Barrage on that last GCD. Refresh before RS falls off. Get that extra time in there. Ah, I wasted Imperial. Should have just held it. And boss is dead. Alright, so we ended that with Mage's Ballad. So the next pack will AP it. I remember the next pack. Oh, this is a fun one. I wonder if he's actually going to pull to the wall. Oh yeah, he will. I'm thinking about a different pack pool. Alright, so we'll dot up 3 enemies, and then we'll get into some shenanigans here. Where's he at? Alright. And just do Rain of Death. I switched prematurely, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna constantly dot here. Come on. What is he doing? Alright, just checking dots. That one's still full. I'm actually gonna pop a pod here. RS into AP. Hit my battle voice just to help, because this is a pretty spicy pack for tanks. If they... And we're just quick knocking. Hoping for the Apex arrow. There it is. We got it with the RS too. Alright, cool. I could have played that one a little bit better if I hadn't messed up my dotting on this first couple, but I don't know what the tank was doing. Alright, so same deal here, dot up this one. I don't know if he's going to pull this down the stairs. He might. This one's really spicy if he does. Oh, he's going for it. Alright, here we go into Mage's Ballad. Up. There it is. Alright, so we're just going to try to do as much damage as we possibly can here. I probably should have saved the pot in RS, to be honest. This is the biggest pull of twinning when they do it like this. Not going to worry about dotting anything again. Yeah, he's dead. I expected that. Rage. Kite. I don't have sprint. Heal me. Oh, they got tank up at least. Alright, let me... I'm just gonna take the res because I don't want weakness. And we don't need loot. Alright. So that tank got a little bit overzealous there. That one, as a tank, I wouldn't do that double pull like that, and unless you're extremely confident with tanking and you are definitely item synced. He's down at like 420 gears. So he would have to play next to perfect to be able to pull that off with a healer that can, you know, keep you alive adequately. So that was just really ambitious for him. But he gave it a shot, so I can respect that. I should have held my RS and Mage's Ballad for that pool. I just really didn't think he was actually going to go for that one. Alright, but now we have full single target rotation with the pot up. Hit the pot, RS. By the way, normal people don't pot in dungeons. I do because I'm insane. Alright, refresh that before RS falls off. And let's see, we'll dodge like right here, I think. See if I got this right. Cool. Let's just stand over here. I should have hit Refulgent there. Refresh on this GCD. I really do hope we get Bloodletter stacks for Endwalker. That is gonna be an amazing quality of life change if it happens. And we'll just put this over here, away from other people. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh there. Could have waited another DCD, but that's alright. Alright, and then we switch RS back to Wanderer's Minuet. Stand right here. One more DCD and we'll refresh. Couldn't get off those last two stacks for a pitch perfect under Wanderers, but that's okay. We're gonna go over here. Just keep ourselves out of their hair. Cool. Done. One just random tip I can give for Bard is a lot of people play any range class. They have a habit of staying far away from the party. I would say, even though you're technically a range, stay stacked into the boss as much as possible. If you get into that habit, it means the healer. It means you're always within the range of the healer. That's the goal anyway. Instead of, you know, being somewhere in no man's land where a healer can't help you out if you need it. Alright, so we're going to just go into Army's Payon here. Please stop moving them. So Quick Knot is a conal, just to make sure everyone knows that. It's just this cone that's directly in front of you, so you want to be in melee when you're using it, so you can hit everything. Sidestep that. Target this last guy over here. And kill the last one. Alright, and then last trash pull for twinning. I wonder if he'll double pull this like he should. Come on. Alright, there's one. Switch to the robot here. Kill it first. Is he going to keep going or not? He's not. Oh wait, there he goes. So I'm gonna refresh dots on that one and put dots up on this other one. I'm gonna refresh dots on that robot, put dots on this one. Go into mages. I'm gonna hit, just to kill this pack fast, hit RS and the battle voice. Try to get all these things. Alright, that one's basically dead. So we're gonna most likely have to alter our single target rotation just because mage is just ended there. I'll probably just do Wanderers. I don't know how I'll do this. I might just delay and be songless so we can get into Mage's Ballad, then Armies Pay On, and then have our whole rotation reset by the time we go back into Wanderer's Minuet again. I could do a weird thing with like Wanderer's Minuet, AP, Mage's Ballad, but that I could also just fix the entire rotation. Where is the tank? Is he in a cutscene? He is. This is a really good example of just, you know, your typical random group of people. Sometimes, you know, you get super good people and they just make your life so easy, but most of the time this is kind of the experience you'll get. And that's not a bad thing. I forgot the pot. And alright, that was a scuffed opener, but whatever. Alright, let's kind of dodge this over here. Second wind ourselves. Let's see, where are these things? Alright, yeah, we'll just stay over here with the group. I didn't mean to first shot there. Alright, refresh these dots. Alright, and we're just gonna stay over here. And refresh these dots. And we got lasers there, so we're just gonna back up here. Just staying with our healer mainly, that's our goal. Alright. Wanderer's Minuet, pop our battle voice. Just gonna scoot forward. I could have held off on Imperial there. Alright, refresh dots. I clip my GCD. Get off that last pitch perfect for Wanderer's Minuet ends. Just hang back here. Fresh dots. Safe spot. Get up here with our healer again. Fresh dots. We'll hang out over here. Where are you going, bro? Oh. That's funny. I'll just stand right here. So we're safe. There we go. And though I normally don't, I'll hit the LB for the heck of it. Alright. I'll pass at that. I'll give it to the healer. And that's essentially it. So that was just one example of a dungeon. Kind of the general kind of AoE rotation that we're trying to shoot for. Of course, there's no set in stone. It depends a lot on, like, you know, what's the party comp, how much damage are they doing. The biggest part is the speed of the tank. You know, how does the tank pull from pack to pack? Does he pull wall to wall? You know, a lot of that lets us line up, like, okay, if he's going to pull the wall to wall, we know we can just dot everything in between, and when he stops, we can go into our, like, Mage's Ballad or AP to do the big AoE damage. But the, you know, cases where that's not the case, where you just like single pack pulls or something, a lot of the times you have to kind of adjust, well, is it worth putting up dots versus, you know, how fast are they dying? Are they dying faster than, you know, by the time I get up my second dot, things are going to be dead in a few seconds? Well, if you aren't going to get ticks out of those dots, then it was a waste for you to even put them up. You could have spent them on a quick knot and got more damage out of it. So this is kind of the ideas you're balancing in your head as you're playing through on Bard. But the pace the tank sets is really ends up altering our, you know, kind of our play style depending on how they're pulling and when and where. But overall, yeah, that's the general idea. Just try to put dots up, get the most damage you can, you know, out of Mage's Ballad and AP. You can obviously go into Wanderer's Minuet during AoE pulls. That's perfectly fine. It's better than being songless, just kind of depending on what's going on. But if you're on a pack pull and you know as soon as these things die, you're going straight into the boss, well, then it's better not to go into Wanderer's Minuet. You'd rather just hold it so you could start with some strong single target, and things like that. But hopefully something in this was actually helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. A lot of dungeon play is, you know, it's not strict. So you just kind of make the best with what you have in the moment. Thanks for watching. See you later.